Good afternoon, trading world. It is November 11th, 2019, and I want to talk about a position I spoke about and was thinking about executing last week, in which I did execute. Entered into two small positions on the XLF, and I'm still waiting to add, hopefully, another position on tomorrow. Um, but just want to kind of explain where we at with that position and what I see right now today and what I see to happen or possibly happen later this week. Um, right now, I have a chart of the XLF on the hourly. We'll go to the 5 minute chart here. Um, and what I see right here is a gap, and there are several kinds of gaps, but this right here to me, um, it's a gap. It's not exactly an exhaustion gap because we can see we hit a low here, came back range day, and now we're here into what is basically a trend up day. Um, and when you look at things, you have to remember in relation to where they are or what time frame or what part of the fractal you're looking at. And this is a trend up day, and it seems okay. Well, we bottomed and we had made a lower low, and now we're moving up again. This is a 5 minute chart. And if we move out to the hourly, again, you see the gap. Let me make it bigger. Again, you see the gap here, and we're going up. Now, I took that position, one on Thursday, one on Friday, and like I said, I'm looking to enter into another position on possibly tomorrow. Because what we have to remember, today is a light day. Volume is going to be very low because of the holiday. Um, and I took a screenshot this morning because I didn't make it in. But here is a screenshot of what I woke up to this morning at the open. Because of those positions I took, they were up. Uh, they're relatively small positions, but they were up a good bit uh, when it comes to the size of those positions. And the reason I didn't take any money off the table is because I'm looking for much more than 17, 20% gain. Because right now we are in the middle of the tide changing. Um, the overall trend itself is changing. And so, what I expect to happen is this when you start to look at higher time frames, just like this on the hourly, this should become resistance. I'm not going to be concerned until we break above this and close above it for it to concern me where I am in those positions. If we close above that, then I start considering to take that position off. But when you look at the higher time frame, we've come from a high and momentum is waning. Momentum is waning. So I expect for us to continue down at least to here. And I'm not saying that we get there, but in my case, because I took such short positions, I'm hoping we get there by the end of the week, because those option positions have definitely, the options that I chose um, end at the end of the week. So I was giving it to the end of the week for us to cover to about 29.41. And to kind of illustrate where I think things will go, where is it? Where is it? Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Where I think things will go. Um, this basically sums up what my alternate thesis is. If things do not go my way, we're going to break above uh, the median here and chop around it, which will give me a chance to exit and then take off. But what I suspect should happen is that we're going to chop around this median for a while. This area right here, chop, 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 and then hopefully by the end of the week, we're going to go visit this 2930 area, um, which is what I have marked as a key support for this week. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's why I didn't take the money off the table this morning because I realized that this is pretty much a light day. Nothing's really going to happen. Nobody's really trading much. The people that matter. So we could run up, and I kind of expected this to be a trend up day because of the holiday. But when the serious traders and the volume returns, I expect for us to kind of wane a little bit. Another maybe range day lower, and then bam, we should get into a trend day low. And hopefully, I can catch that trend day lower on the option plays that just made, and hopefully, they'll be more profitable in the 40-50% return range. So, and again, I'm expecting tomorrow. We're still hovering here, so it'll give me time to put on the main position that I want. I put on the smaller positions because I didn't want to miss the move because I'm not always in front of the computer every second waiting. But that's where we are. So that kind of tells you my thought process as far as where we are and what is happening. And if you look at things on the 5 minute basis, um, we have a case for either direction. This is like a 50-50 either way, but it's telling me, it's pointing more to my judgment here because this, we're in the oversold on the smaller time frame, and I expect maybe tomorrow for us to work back up to being oversold on the hourly, which is just bumping around, and maybe we make it all the way back up to 30, maybe not, but um, I expect consistence to beat resistance, or in this case, to the bottom side, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times that we've tried to break below the median here. So that's what I'm looking at. And tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday should be interesting days to see what happens. So with that, that'll do it for today. And hopefully, good luck in your trading. And I'll see you next time.